Hey guys, welcome to UCAR NCAR. My name is Ryan Neely and I am an atmospheric scientist here. I study particles in the atmosphere that exist above where airplanes fly, and I use lasers to do that. And today I'm going to show you the lasers and try to explain how they work and why the particles I study are important for understanding climate and other processes. I don't think my job's very hard. I think it's a lot of fun. I get to play with physics and math and on the computer and go to places like Greenland and the South Pole and take measurements of all these particles. So I don't think it's very hard. I do think you have to study hard and do a lot of reading, but you know, it just takes time. So I'm actually 26 right now, and I've been doing research in this field since I was 18. I've been doing physics for a very long time. But I didn't start working at NCAR until about 3 months ago. So we can actually go check out the laser right now. I have the key right here for it. I can take you on a tour of all of UCAR NCAR, and we can go look at the instrument. We have it in the building. So if you guys are ready, we can head out right now.
Okay, sounds good.
Excellent. All right. Okay, all right, guys. This is the room we keep the lidar in. Are you guys ready to see the laser?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So this is the lidar. You can see it consists of the laser and all of the electronics that make it run, and then a really big telescope which we shoot out a window. And basically the laser in here is pulsed, so it sends out little pulses of light, and those pulses go through the telescope and out the window, and then they hit stuff out there. They hit all sorts of particles, all the way from, you know, right here at the surface of the window all the way up into the stratosphere where I measure particles, and that's above where planes fly. So you're talking like, you know, 20, 30 kilometers up. It's pretty high. And that light bounces off those particles, and then some of it bounces back and comes into the telescope, and then we actually have a detector that's very much sort of like the camera that you have in your phone or whatnot. It's just a fancier version of being able to detect those little particles of light. And from that we can infer how much stuff it hit, because basically how much light comes back is proportional to how much stuff was up there. And we do a little bit of math, and we can understand what type of particles they were, and you know, what type of clouds we're seeing, and all sorts of different information like that. You can see the laser here as I got my hand. This particular version is eye safe, so you can actually stick your face in front of it and be okay. But you know, most lasers aren't that way, but because we've made it so big, you can do that. So with that, I'll go back and show you some data, and we can talk more about climate and how these stratospheric aerosols impact us here in Colorado.
Okay.
All right, well, welcome back from the tour. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the lidar. Before I talk more about the lidar, let me put the key up. I don't want anybody getting into the lidar that's not supposed to be there. It's pretty dangerous. You might be able to burn your eye out or something. It's also pretty expensive. So when lidar works, you can see that in this diagram we've kind of laid out the separate components of the instrument, and then the heart of the instrument is the lidar, the laser itself. That's what makes the pretty green light that you guys saw earlier. And after the laser shoots the light out, we use different types of optics, including mirrors and lenses, to direct the light beam and, you know, clean it up and shape it how we want. And then from there, it goes out and shoots out into the atmosphere. That light goes up and interacts with the particles, and some of that light gets scattered back. And that light you can see coming in with these arrows, it gets collected by this telescope, which directs it into these detectors, which are basically the eyeballs of the system. And to make these measurements, we run this instrument, you know, over and over again. So it shoots a pulse out, it goes out, hits the lights, and it comes back and it's detected. And we add up all these different shots of light to create the profiles that make the data that I analyze back here in my office. The laser.
And does it change the weather?
So the lidar itself doesn't change the weather, we just observe the weather that's going on. Alright guys, so this is an example of what my measurements look like over time. So we use the instrument that I described, and like the one you guys saw today, but we make measurements all the time.
Where's Chris?
I don't know, guys. That's really weird that he wandered off. I don't know where he could have gone. And also the laser key is missing. Where did it go? I put it right here. I hope he didn't try to steal the laser. What do you think we should do?
I'm an undercover cop. I can help.
Wow, that's fortunate. Let's go get him.
Karen, you guys check down there and me and Ryan will go down this hallway.
Okay, sounds good.
I wonder where he could be. I wonder if he's in this room.
Dad, have you seen this?
No.
You guys see him?
No.
Can you come to our jury and help us find this? Chris. Chris.
Do you have any GPS system on the laser?
Actually, we have this official laser tracking system for when we put it on the airplane and put it in different places so we can keep an eye on where the laser is. So why don't we log in and figure that out? Hey, look. The dot's not on there. It's showing we're here, but I can't see the laser system. I wonder if the thief broke the tracking system. Man, he's pretty smart.
Chris! What's going on?
Karen, who'd you catch?
Chris, it's Chris.
Chris, why are you trying to steal the laser?
I had to change the weather.
But you know it doesn't do that. I explained that to you earlier.
When?
Back when we were talking in my office.
Chris wasn't there.
Oh, that's right, because you were trying to steal the laser. Let's go back and talk about that.
Well, now he's under arrest.
Oh, too bad. This is what happens when you try to steal a laser.